Anastasia Gentles from NightLight Pediatric Urgent Care, and I'm coming to you today with some back-to-school tips for your kiddos. As you know, all kids are unique in and of themselves, but also we have a huge age range that we see. We see 0 to 21 here, and that age range has different developmental stages, and so the tips are different for each of those ages and stages, but there's some general ones that I want to go over for all of them. So one big one is to get them back into a routine as soon as possible. If they've never had a sleep routine, they need one. That makes for a better sleep experience and a longer sleep experience. They need to be getting at least 8 hours of sleep. Some kids need more, and that is going to set them up for success for the school year. Another thing that's really important is nutrition. We do push breakfast, and the one big reason is that kids can't stop and just eat whenever in school, and you want to make sure that they have what they need in their body to be able to concentrate, to be able to absorb everything that the teacher is saying to them. And if they are hungry or low energy, then they're not going to be able to learn as well as the child next to them. Another thing about nutrition is not to pack their lunches full of simple sugars. Simple sugars anyway are not good for you, but they really make you crash in the afternoon. So if you can imagine a child that's eating a bunch of simple sugars in their lunchbox, like gummy worms or gummy bears or just anything with processed sugars, you're going to make them crash in the afternoon. You want complex carbohydrates and some proteins in their lunch, and that will help them to have the energy that they need to get through the rest of the day. Another thing that I wanted to bring up, and you don't think about with kids a lot because you think they're not stressed, but school can be really stressful, and we've all gone through school and we were stressed at one point, but we probably forgot it. But make sure you speak to your child's uniqueness and what they need for the school year. You need some kind of outlet for kids. A lot of schools are cutting recess. Most pediatricians do not agree with that, but you have to make sure that they're getting some physical activity in. They need to be able to blow off the steam after sitting for all day long. Let them run, let them play. Of course, they're going to do their homework, but they need some time where they can just run free and let loose. So definitely think about, how am I going to de-stress this child? But even being at school and having to concentrate for that long, or perceive that they have to do certain things at school and keep up with the classwork, can be stressful for children. So think about when they get home, just let them be children, let them run, let them play, let them do whatever. Another thing that we really want you guys to think about doing, and make sure that you do, if you can get in with your doctor before school starts and get them checked, their eyes, their ears, everything checked before school, so that you're catching anything that might cause them to have issues throughout the school year. So you want to be able to get in with your doctor and get their annual checkup. Safety for different ages is different. For littler kids, you want to make sure that they know their address, their phone number. You want to talk to them about strangers, safety in the streets, not running into the streets, not wandering away from the schoolyard or from a group when they are with a group out on a field trip. For older kids, especially kids that are driving, driving safety, safety when they're going out with their friends, any peer pressure, you want to have that talk early with junior high and even right before junior high school and 5th and 6th grade, because they're getting into those years where developmentally they like to be part of a group, they like to go with the pack. So developmentally you do need to have that talk earlier rather than later. And if you do all those things and listen to your kid, make sure you guys are having a good environment where your children can talk to you and feel heard, then they will be safe. That's all. Thank you for listening.